Hello everyone, welcome to PW Only As. I hope all of you are doing well. So today I am here to discuss UPSC CSAT and I'll tell you why there is no need to fear this paper. Almost every year 30 to 40% of the students miss out on clearing the prelims because of CSAT. But that's not because the paper is too tough. That's because of two reasons. One, students don't take CSAT seriously. They think they will qualify without studying for CSAT. And the second reason is they ignore CSAT until it's too late. And today I'm here to tell you that this is the most appropriate time for you to start your preparation for CSAT for your 2025 attempt. We almost have 6 months. That's more than enough time for you to prepare CSAT. Alright. Also, I will tell you today why this is one of the easiest paper to qualify. Alright, CSAT is not at all tough. It's a qualifying paper and you should treat it like that only. Alright, so before moving on to how the paper is too easy, we should know what the paper is. Alright, so what is CSAT? CSAT, first of all, is Civil Services Aptitude Test. This is the basic aptitude test. This is our prelims paper 2. Alright. How many questions are there? Total there are 80 questions. For total 200 marks. Alright. For every question, for every correct question you get 2.5 marks. Alright, and what's the syllabus? Syllabus is, there are 3 main sections. What are those? First is Quant, Maths. Second is Reasoning, Logical Reasoning. And third is Reading, Comprehension. Right? Before going into detail of the syllabus, first let me tell you why this is one of the easiest paper. My question is, why fear CSAT when it's the easiest paper to qualify? Why am I saying this? See, there are 80 questions, right? Let's see a scenario when you are attempting 40 correctly and 40 incorrect questions. Alright. Getting my point? See, 40 correct question will give you 2.5 for a correct attempt and you will get how many marks? 100. Similarly, for incorrect, you will get. Alright. These negative marks, these will come out to be 33.33 negative. In total, you will score 66.66. And what's the score you need to qualify? You need 66 marks to qualify. Alright. Even after attempting half of the paper incorrectly, you can qualify this paper. Tell me one other paper which gives you so many opportunities to make mistakes. This is not to say that you can make mistakes in CSAT or you should make mistakes in CSAT, but there is a huge gap, huge buffer for you to make mistakes in the paper and still qualifying the paper. Alright, so take it like that only, that it's CSAT is easy to qualify. Also, the point here is it's a qualifying paper. You need not top it. Alright? ठीक है? दूसरा, you need to know what topics you need to focus on. There are almost 40 topics. They have subtopics. You need not know all of them. If you know them, well and good. But even if you prepare 12 to 15 important topics, That's enough for you to qualify. What are these topics? When you analyze last 5-year questions, when you analyze PYQs, you see there are questions from 12 to 15 chapters only. Most of the questions are from 12 to 15 chapters. And if you cover these, if you prepare these well, you are good to go. What are these chapters? So we will go in each section one by one and see what are these important chapters. All right. First is Quant. For the last 5 years in Quant, we are getting 35 to 40 questions each year. All right. This is one of the most important section of the paper. In Quant, the most important chapter is number system. Every year we are getting on an average 10 to 12 questions from number system. The second important topic is permutation and combination. Permutation and combination. Many of you will say there was no question in 2024. All right, but there were almost 11 questions from PNC in 2023, 9 in 2022. And on an average, there are 4 to 5 questions from PNC. Another important topic. This is not a topic. This is a type of question. But UPSC have started asking many questions from this section also. What is this? Data sufficiency. On an average, 7 to 8 questions. All right. Then percentage is a favorite topic of UPSC. Every year, 4 to 5 questions from percentage. All right. Then ratio and mixtures. Every year we are getting almost 2 to 3 questions from ratios and mixtures. All right. Another favorite topic of UPSC is sequence and series. AP, GP, HP, all of that. We are getting almost 1 to 2 questions from this. So if you total all these 12, 5, 17, 7, 24, 4, almost 30 questions are from these 6 important topics. All right. If you prepare these, you will be able to attempt at least 50% of quant, which are 20 questions. And to qualify, you need only 27 correct questions. All right. Next, move on to reasoning. Initially, when UPSC started CSAT, they used to ask 20 to 30 questions from reasoning. But for last 5 years, they are asking 10 to 12 questions from reasoning. And even in reasoning, there are 4 major topics from which we are seeing questions. First is logical series. Every year we are seeing 3 to 4 questions from logical series. Second important topic is coding decoding. Every year we are getting almost 2 to 3 questions from coding decoding. Third important chapter is clock and calendar. 2 to 3 questions every year. And recently, one of the favorite topics from UPSC is directions. Last year also, this year also, 2024, we got 2 to 3 questions from this. All right, 2 to 3 questions from directions. So these were important topics from quant, number system, permutation, combination, data sufficiency, percentage, ratio, mixture, and sequence and series. In reasoning, there are these 4 major topics from which questions are being asked. Logical series, coding, decoding, clock, calendar, and direction. Similarly, third section is reading comprehension. Every year, almost every year, for the last 4 years, we are getting 27 questions. And this is the section where only by practice you can score good marks. Even if you attempt 15 out of these 27 questions, what is left? You need 15 more questions on an average. Okay, if you attempt correctly, RC is 15 of 27. Logical reasoning, suppose you attempt 4, I guess 4 from 12. Okay, and quant, out of, what would you need? 10 questions out of 40, almost. Even after doing these things, you can easily qualify the CSAT paper. It's not at all tough to clear CSAT. Alright. Now, after understanding the important topics, let's move on to strategy part, right? What should be your strategy for CSAT 2025? Alright. So, as we have identified the important topics, you should start with these 15 topics only. To start with, focus on concepts from these topics. For the first 2 months, January and February, focus on concepts from these topics. After that, once you are comfortable with the concepts, move on to PYQs. Start with recent 5 years and then move on to the rest of the questions. You will get a clear idea where you are getting questions from. Alright, because of these PYQs. Alright, after the PYQs, practice, and more practice. There is no substitute to practice in CSAT. For reading comprehension, for quant, for logical reasoning, as you will practice more and more and more, you will get more comfortable with the subject. What you can use to do this practice? You can take any question bank, or the most important thing is to solve test series. Alright, you can start with sectional test. As soon as you start getting comfortable with the subjects, 12 to 15 subjects, you can start sectional tests. Alright, and then 2 to 3 months before the exam, you can start giving full length test. Okay, so this is the roadmap for you to CSAT 2025 paper. Alright, how are we going to help you? I will be bringing a video every Sunday. Alright, what we will be doing in this video? We will be discussing the concepts from a chapter, 1 chapter or 2 chapter. Alright, along with the PYQs from this chapter. Initially, we will discuss the concepts, and based on those concepts, we will solve the PYQs on this chapter. Alright, every Sunday you will get a video. Alright, we will see you next Sunday. Have a great week. I'll meet you next Sunday. Thank you.